Magnets are now illegal. The press release coming from our friend Shihan Q over at Zen Magnets. We had Shihan on the program in the past. We were at one of the Bitcoin conferences, and that's where we met him. He was actually walking around with a sign on his back inviting people to pay Bitcoin and purchase magnet sets. You may have seen these little magnetic spheres. They're very, very small, much smaller than even your pinky nail. Very small, like maybe a quarter size.
Like a BB.
Yeah, like just about the size of a BB. But,
just about the size.
But very magnetic, and they are fun. You can put them together and make sculptures, and it's a great little kind of a desk toy. Not for kids, but it's a desk toy. And the reason why they're not for kids, it's like an adult kind of toy. They're not for kids because if a small child swallows 2 of these magnets, one and then a little bit later swallows another, there's a chance they might pinch their intestines together.
Ugh.
So, you want to make sure a baby doesn't get their hands on this. And Zen Magnets had...
Now, a lot more children die every year from balloons.
It's true.
And no one has proposed to ban balloons.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
I mean, can't they just put a little warning label on it?
They've got it.
They put a big warning label on it.
Yeah, I mean...
on every side of the package, I think, and then there's even a warning, inside the package as well.
I'm not a fan of warning labels. I think things like coffee, like contents of this container are hot. Like, duh, you just got coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Or like... people that wear this suit cannot fly on those Superman costumes. I mean, obviously, like,
You'd think.
Captain Obvious.
But apparently some people don't know.
Ban things. Like, that's just
ultimately,
rude to the rest of us.
What's happening here is the federal government has decided that warnings aren't enough, that people are too ignorant, too stupid to be able to figure out warning labels on magnets, and that they just need to be prohibited in the first place. And this in the supposed land of the free. Here's the press release from Zen Magnets via press wires. The CPSC commissioners voted about a week ago to approve the final rule on the safety standard for magnet sets, which bans small, high-powered magnets like buckyballs and Zen Magnets. The meeting was broadcast live from CPSC headquarters in Bethesda at 10 a.m. 4 of the commissioners voted to approve it. One commissioner declined to vote, noting it was inappropriate to proceed with rulemaking prior to hearing the active recall litigation against Zen Magnets. The CPSC's concern is that magnets are an ingestion hazard towards children and may stick in the intestines if multiple magnets are swallowed, requiring surgery to remove. Zen Magnets, the last remaining U.S. commercial magnet sphere company. The reason why they're the last remaining is because there were several of these companies, and they all basically called it quits over the years as the CPSC started to put the pressure down on these folks. Zen Magnets is the only company that bothered to continue to fight on to keep their business, and they are vowing to appeal the rule. The criticisms cited are insufficient consideration of public comments, inaccurate cost-benefit analysis, and disingenuous injury analysis. Along with a direct apology to the owner of Zen Magnets, Commissioner K read from the letter that he received, quote, "It was in a moment of awe and lucidity that I decided to start Zen Magnets. These magnet spheres are a window to a universe of curiosity and inspiration, utterly unlike any other product before it. To me, an adventure into geometry, photography, physical forces, and, most importantly, my own mind. As an adult, they still bring me the childhood wonder that I once had for much of the world around me. These magnets function exactly like they should. That they require more care and use than many other products doesn't mean magnets should be feared, but that they should be respected."
Wow. You really feel bad for this guy. I mean, like, he's obviously...
He's decimated by this.
He's obviously a really good guy that really wanted to create a product to make people happy. And, welcome to the New World Order. I mean, they're just banning things. Whatever happened to parents being responsible for their kids?
I don't know. It must have gone away a long time ago, because you have to wonder, is this the tip of the iceberg? What sort of product that all of us could use safely and know not to put in our mouths, etc.
They're children. Of course they're going to put everything in their mouths. Why are you giving them things that they could put in their mouths and choke on?
But this is conservatism. It's not worrying about children, because the fact is if you're worried about children, you'd ban balloons and a variety of other things that harm children.
Everything.
Sure. Right. So what this is we can't have new things that people may harm themselves with.
Let's ban swimming pools while we're at it, too.
Yeah.
A lot of
I mean,
children die.
Swimming pools, hot
Bathtubs.
dogs, hot tubs.
But these are old. Those are old
pencils.
things, right?
Bends.
This is a new thing. We can't have new things. Innovations that may cause harm are bad.
The
nuts.
CPSC has argued, says a press release, that no warnings could be devised that would be appropriate since, like balloons, the magnets are too small for individual warnings. Approximately 88% of consumers.
Okay, so the government agency that's in charge of putting warnings on products says this product is simply too dangerous for warnings.
That's right.
That's what they're saying. This is complete hogwash.
No,
it makes no sense.
You know what they're really saying? You're too stupid to use this product yourself.
They certainly are saying that.
That's what they're saying. They're calling you stupid. Are you going to stand here and put up with it? Because I'm not. I'm not going to put up with it.
88% of U.S. consumers believe it's it's inappropriate to ban magnet spheres to all ages, according to public policy polling and Google consumer surveys. The rule will become active in 180 days. Zen Magnets is required to appeal within the next 60 days in a district court and has stated its intention to do so in a spontaneous blog post. Until then, it continues to sell high-powered magnets at zenmagnets.com and neoballs.com. And in fact, in his longer missive, Shahan, the founder of Zen Magnets, points out that they're not really going to be able to completely stop magnet balls because you can order them from Chinese companies and just have them shipped into the United States, and it's very unlikely that customs is going to be able to stop all of them from coming in. It's not exactly it's probably not going to be a priority to go after magnet balls coming into the United States. But it's easy for the CPSC to crack down on local retailers and stores and office supplies, wherever you would buy these things. So that's what they're doing. More coming up. You share your thoughts on Free Talk Live.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.